Hi, this is the voice of Heidie Calero, once again with another weekly capsule on economic analysis of Puerto Rico. Don't forget to give us like in YouTube so that you receive notifications of new capsules every week on Thursdays when it is published. Today we are going to talk about maybe what is not so sexy, but it is very important. Without statistics, how can you determine whether the Puerto Rico economy should be open? Without statistics, reliable statistics, how can you determine how widespread is COVID-19? How many tests are being done? Is it really a big contagion or is it controlled? We have no reliable statistics. Let me show you some of the monthly economic indicators that will tell a story, and for many of us economists are important in terms of evaluating the pulse of the Puerto Rico economy. Notice here we have a selection of 22 monthly indicators. The oldest or the most outdated is retail sales, which the Department of Commerce in Puerto Rico, using a survey, publishes, and the last time they published this data by municipalities is May 2019. Overall for Puerto Rico, all of Puerto Rico, including restaurants, supermarkets, department stores, jewelry shops, you name it, hardware stores, October 2019. I mean, how can you tell whether this is really the performance of the economy? Cruise ship visitors since November 2019. The economic activity index since December 2019, and on and on. Out of 22 indicators, 16 of them are outdated. Some of them as old as 10 months old, others as old as 3, 4, 5 months old. See, so definitely, I think the most reliable is the unemployment insurance benefits, which many people have requested and which entail somewhere in the region of more than 200,000 Puerto Ricans have requested, if they have been able to go through the platform in the Department of Labor to ask for these benefits. And there's always the irreconcilable conflicts. Great to have some safety net in terms of the unemployment insurance, but listen, now with the federal stimulus and the benefits, anybody who was earning maybe $7.25 an hour, now with the $600 additional on a weekly basis, besides the $190 on average that we'll be receiving on a weekly basis, it's almost $2,100 or $2,200 a month, much more than they were receiving before. So is there an incentive to go back to work, be it for government employees as well as for the employees in the private sector? This will not last long, maybe 3 months, maybe 4 months. Even Congress may be asking about December, but who knows? But that is one of the irreconcilable conflicts. Then it's not a question of whether the Puerto Rico economy can or cannot open. It's a question of when will it open and under what criteria will it open. And here again, we are blind. The statistics that are published by the Department of Health regarding the infection of COVID-19, as I show in this table, indicates that cumulative, since the beginning of these COVID, since March, certainly March 15 of 2020, there have been only 2,329 persons infected in Puerto Rico. Of those, 142 only have been hospitalized. No wonder the hospitals are saying, hey, we have to unemploy people. We have no patients. We are not receiving any revenues. And of those total deaths, about 115, and we don't know the profile of them except maybe the sex, how many men, how many women, but we don't know how many of them have died in elderly homes, which in the States as well as in many other countries in the world have been one of the most vulnerable populations. What information do we have regarding these elders? We don't know that. We don't know how many people have been now diagnosed because they are not being diagnosed with cancer. How many of them are receiving or not receiving treatment because they are afraid to go to the hospitals. This is a fear, but by the same token, we do not have statistics that will counter that fear and will tell you these are the measures, these are the tests that will tell you whether it's positive or negative. These quick tests, which have been time and time again denounced by many doctors, these are not reliable tests. 75% of them give a false negative. So we are really blindsided. How can we open the economy without statistics and without reliable health statistics? Time for more responses to all our questions. Don't forget to visit us again in our next capsule next Thursday. Until then, stay safe.